I'm trying to figure you out. Obviously, with the name you've chosen, you have a high opinion of yourself. Depending on opinion, overinflated. I don't get why some of your videos are marked the opinions are satire and some aren't. Notably, 2 videos were marked as being satire. Your first blast on Buddhism and the one about Mother Teresa. Were you a closet Buddhist and had a crisis of faith, which prompted you to make the second posting about Buddhism? The whole thing about you being murdered is not funny. Now you'll say, oh, I don't have as many subscribers as you, so I can't possibly make that judgment call. Well, Warren25 Smash, who you have made a questionable video about, says you're not funny. And he has over twice as many subscribers as you. Or is there going to be a new criteria now? As to satire, let's look up what the meaning of that word is. From dictionary.com, satire, the use of irony, sarcasm, ridicule, or the like in exposing, denouncing, or deriding vice, folly, etc. Let's look up irony, because most people misunderstand that one too. The use of words to convey a meaning that is the opposite of its literal meaning. An example, the irony of her reply, how nice, when I said I had to work all weekend. So, when you're using satire, that means you're saying the opposite of what you truly feel? Well, we've already alluded to the 2 videos you marked that on. I did skim through most of your videos looking to see if that little satire comment was down at the bottom in tiny script. It doesn't absolve you of anything, really. And you certainly didn't use a "this is satire" warning on the video where you said where your alleged brother said you were murdered. It's akin to shouting fire in a crowded theater. You're not absolved of responsibility if you're wearing a little belt buckle that says "this is satire" when you scream fire in a crowded theater. But you probably see things differently. Then again, maybe somebody being beaten and murdered is supposed to be funny. I don't see how. Are you on a different intellectual scale than I am? Or the majority of the world who say that's not funny? And while most of the world, while Islam is indeed not a race, most of its practitioners are not Caucasians, as in not white. And on the comments, though I don't want any violence, according to your alleged brother, plenty of people commented that they were calling for retribution. Do you know for certain that everybody who watched your video is of sound mind and would heed your request? How many people actually, there's thousands who watched it. Can you verify they were all going to heed your request? That makes you responsible. I certainly hope nothing like that happened, because someone with an adult mind like yours chooses to make a joke out of being murdered by extremists. In your own way, you're just as bad as any of the fundamentalists that you claim to despise. But then again, you claim to despise every practitioner of religion. And by the way, what's up with that opening? You suck. Your religion sucks. Stop breathing my air. Are you advocating that everybody should go and commit suicide who follows a religion? Or perhaps people should go and help somebody commit suicide so they'll stop breathing your air. Are you laying claim to the whole planet as being yours and all the air on it is yours? I'm guessing you live up around Washington State from what I've seen of your videos. I'm over in New Jersey. Does the air I breathe over here really affect what you're doing over there? You need to think about what you say and how it can be construed by other people. But I don't think thinking is your strong suit. Sad, really. Oh, and with 600 subscribers, how is you got so many hits? To get so many views that your Buddhism video is number 3 when you look up Buddhism. Did you use the cheater method? Refresh your browser every 5 seconds so you get a new count? Even if you did, you wouldn't admit it because you're not that kind of person. I'm only responding to you because other people that I subscribe to have responded to you, and that's how I found out about you. Normally I'd ignore something like you. But using hate speech and you're using racism, I don't care if you say it's not racism, it is. When you call on, say you were murdered, and one little line saying, oh, we don't want any violence, you can't guarantee that everybody's going to heed that. That's your responsibilities, not anybody else's. You need to get over yourself. And in your own way, you're just as bad as the fundamentalists with their believe my way. Christian fundamentalists screaming, believe my way or you'll burn in hell. Islam fundamentalists saying basically the same thing. It's no different than believe my way or you're an idiot and a fool. Do you see the point? Probably not. But you're just as bad as they are. But you won't admit it. I wish you'd go away.